Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing a DIY project today. I'm going to be showing you how to make your own homemade laundry detergent. What you're going to need is a box of washing soda, not baking soda. You're going to need a box of borax, and you're going to need, where is it? I bought 3 bars of ivory soap. All you're going to do is empty both boxes of the borax and washing soap in a large container. Make sure it has a lid like this. You want to grate your 3 bars of soap with a grater, or you can chop it up and use a food processor to grate it. And I've already grated up 2 and included it in the mixture I have here. Now I've grated up the 3rd. Here it is. And what I'm going to do is put that in a small container. And I'm going to add some of the mixture that I already have. I'm just going to take some in my hand like this and pour it here. And this is just to basically help break down that soap even more. I tried breaking it down with my hands, but because the soap is room temperature, it's clumping together and warming up, so it's not separating like powder. Just add a little more powder. And you can throw this in a food processor and break it up if you like. I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way and grind it out with the powder. You just want to make sure that all of the grated soap is as small as you can get it, so that way it dissolves very easily in the wash and you don't have to worry about chunks of soap in your wash clogging it up and not dissolving. So just continue breaking that up, and once it's all broken up, add this powder to the larger container with the rest of the mixture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this in here. And just mix it all up. Make sure all the borax, the washing soap, and the bar soap is all mixed up very well. You will need something to measure. This is a measuring spoon of 1 tablespoon, and this is all that you use for every load. 1 tablespoon per load. Unless your load is heavily soiled, you can use 2 tablespoons, and if you're doing whites, you can do a tablespoon and add a little bit of OxiClean to help brighten it up. So you can leave that in there, and go ahead and place your lid. And now you can store it in your laundry room or on top of your washer, out of reach of your children. And that's it. This laundry soap should last about a year, and it was very cheap to make. It saved me a lot of money from having to buy the expensive brands. So now we're going to go ahead and do a price comparison and show you what the difference price-wise is compared to buying the expensive brands of laundry detergent and making your own. I looked on soap.com and looked for a powdered Tide detergent and found a 56-ounce bottle or box that does 40 loads, costs about $9.45. Now, my family is a family of 6, so I do about 8 loads of laundry per week. That's about 1 per person plus a load of linens and towels for the week. So times that by 52 weeks in a year, that gives me 414 loads of laundry per year. So I need to do the math for the annual cost of detergent. So if I buy a year's worth of Tide powdered detergent, I would get 11 boxes, which would give me 616 ounces or 440 loads, and that would cost me just under $104. Now, you take that $9.45 per box and divide it by the amount of loads it does, and that gives you 24 cents per load. Again, I took the ounces, which is 56 ounces per box, and divided it by the loads, and that means I'm using a 1.4 ounce of product for each load that I'm doing. Now let's take a look at the homemade laundry detergent. I checked CVS.com to price the Ivory bar soap. A 3-pack costs $2.27, and that's 95 ounces. The box of Borax I bought was $4.39, which was a 76-ounce box. And the washing soda was $3.19 for 55 ounces. So I paid $9.85 for 226 ounces of product, compared to paying $9.45 for 56 ounces of Tide. So 1 tablespoon equals about a half an ounce, which is 1 load. So the 226 ounces that I get from the total here would give me 452 loads of laundry. Now that $9.85 divided by the total amount of loads means that I'm only paying 2 cents per load of laundry compared to the 24 cents of Tide per load. Now, as far as the ounces, the homemade has 226 ounces divided by 452 loads, which means I'm using a half an ounce per load compared to 1.4 ounces per load of the Tide. So I'm saving there on product and money. Now, a quick comparison. The year's worth of Tide will give you 616 ounces compared to 226 ounces of the homemade. And even though there's less ounces, you get more loads. You get 452 loads for homemade compared to 440 loads of the Tide. And the price is a huge difference. For just under $10 per year, you can have a year's worth of homemade powdered laundry detergent compared to $104 per year of Tide. And you're only, to break it down in a shorter term, you pay 2 cents per load with homemade compared to 24 cents per load of Tide. That is a huge savings. You're saving 77% or about $79 or so dollars.